This is Only Scrans, a place for food, not nudes, and in this video I eat in a Spanish town built into a cliff face, head to a locals only cafe in a town with a massive canyon running right through it, explore the Málaga Old Town and show you more of the best places to eat and see in the city. So if you're visiting this part of Spain, this video is a must watch. Please do hit the thumbs up button, comment where you think I should go next, and as always, subscribe for more. We've come to a little town called Setenil de las Bodegas, and thank you very much, sir. Gracias. It's a town built underneath a cliff, so we're currently underneath the cliff. We're in Bar Frasquito, and we have ordered a few bits and bobs. We've got a barbecue for two, Iberian barbecue for two. We've got a flamenquin with carbonara sauce, which is like a traditional Andalusian dish. We've also got some sheep's cheese, and I think that's all we got. We're going in on this flamenquin. Peppers, egg, serrano ham, all wrapped in pork loin and deep fried. And then they lather on this, their carbonara sauce. It's really good comfort food, that. Little chips. They're half chips, half crisps, aren't they? They're amazing.
I love them.
We also got this sheep's cheese, is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Feels like parmesan.
I thought it was going to be grilled, but it's nice.
Hard cheese that you like grate over pasta, innit?
Move that, let's get onto the meat.
Yep. If I'm being completely honest, I've no idea what any of this stuff is.
That's black pudding.
Oh, black pudding. This is the black pudding. That black pudding is outstanding. Chorizo. Oh my god. This meat is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what that is either. No idea what any of it is. But it's all fucking brilliant. Maybe this is chicken. Is there anything better than meat grilled over coals?
This was 20 euros as well.
Oh, this was 20 euros. It's a cut of pork called a lizard. And I think it might be that. What was that? Oh my god. I've just spilled black pudding all over myself. Everything here is absolutely fantastic. What a unique dining experience this is. Underneath the cliff, there's a river down there. I'm eating a huge plate of meat.
You know Chloe from White Lotus?
Yes.
Her surname's LeBon, but she's not Simon's daughter.
Really?
You're going to hear me burp on that.
I'm genuinely so impressed. This is the busiest place, I assume, because it's the best place. Muy bueno. Unfortunately, I can't stop eating the meat, which could pose a problem later on with my toilet. Life is good.
I'm vlogging. Oh, so the bill for that, here you go.
The bill came to €42.60 and we went to go and explore Setenil de las Bodegas a little bit more. It's a place so ridiculous it shouldn't work, and yet it does. A village not simply under a cliff, but inside it. Not built against the landscape, but grafted onto it. Nature isn't a backdrop here, it's the landlord. 800 years ago, someone looked at a limestone overhang and thought, yeah, that'll do nicely as a kitchen ceiling. And somehow, that act of geological stubbornness became an entire town. Shops, bars, bakeries and homes tucked under rock that looks as though it could change its mind at any moment and crush your tapas. It's genuinely stunning.
So I had some of that black pudding and I thought, not crispy enough for my liking, so I spat it into a napkin. You will have seen Jono go, ooh, I've just got black pudding all down myself.
I've just spilled black pudding all over myself.
And my face was this, because I spat that black pudding into a napkin and he used it to wipe his mouth and the black pudding went all on his lap. And then he ate the black pudding like a baby bird. Did you like the black pudding I chewed for you?
Yeah, it was delicious. Thank you very much for chewing it for me so I didn't have to. I just swallowed it whole.
It's real, baby.
Next up on our Spanish road trip was a stop in the town of Ronda. famously split into two by an enormous gorge with a river flowing hundreds of feet beneath. There's a hike down to the bottom for a better view, and I highly recommend it. Tell you what, I am halfway down these steps and I'm already dreading going back up. It only took about 10 minutes to walk down. Built in the 1700s, it's one of the most ludicrously ambitious bridges I've ever seen. It's beautiful enough to be a default laptop wallpaper. You walk past people muttering things like, "Imagine building this now," like they've ever successfully put together flat pack furniture. It is biblical. And now begins the monumental hike back all the way to the top. The trip back up took a little longer, and when I got there, we headed to Bar El Encuentro. In a town filled with stone arches and honeymooners trying to find themselves, it's here where you find the real Spain. There's a joyful indifference to it. It's a bar that sells food for the locals. If you don't like it, piss off. They don't care. We ordered from the ever-changing menu, which is just whatever the chef fancies cooking that day. I don't think an English person has ever set foot in this place before. It's €11 for 2 plates, so we've had a starter each and a main each. Sopa picadillo, which is like a chicken soup thing, and the cazuela de fideos, which is translated on Google as a noodle casserole. Bocarones frito, so them little fried anchovies, and we've also gone for the plato campero, which is a plate of the countryside. That's bread in chicken broth. That broth is stunning. Little bits of bacon in it as well. There's egg in it as well. Really good stuff here. It doesn't look like all that, but bloody hell. Right, let's try this noodle casserole dish. Again, not really sure what's in it. So it's potato, like snapped up noodles in some sort of sauce. Very hearty, very filling. Plenty of restaurants in town, full of tourists. Sometimes on this channel, I try and get a little bit off the beaten track. It's always nice to go to the touristy ones, see what the hype's about, but when you find little places like this is where we do it. Here it is. The plate of the countryside. Strips of pork, fried, eggs, a little bit of chorizo, chips. Try some of that chorizo. I love it. I needed some carbs after burning about 5,000. Feels very English in nature, doesn't it? Ham and egg and chips with a little bit of a Spanish twist. This is delicious. Chorizo here just hits so differently. A little fishy on a little dishy. These pure holiday vibes. Ordered a little bit of cheesecake as well. Oh good God, that cheesecake. She went out for a cigarette. When she got back, a cheesecake had arrived.
Delicioso.
Listen, I am by no means a cheesecake connoisseur.
You used to hate sweet things.
I did used to hate sweet things, then I quit drinking, and then I actually quite like sweet things now. Absolutely phenomenal. All that food came to €24 with an alcohol-free beer and 2 soft drinks. Might just be the cheapest meal I've had all year. We headed back to the car, said our goodbyes to one of the most romantic towns in Spain, and embarked on the 2-hour drive back to Malaga. Malaga is what happens when a city gets tired of being misunderstood. For decades, it was the place you landed before heading off somewhere supposedly better. Marbella, Granada, the Costa del somewhere else. It was the gateway drug to Andalusia, not the high. A Ryanair runway, a sunburnt shrug, and it resented that deeply. But Malaga waited, Malaga knew, and finally the city seems to be getting its well-deserved flowers. Tucked away in the corner of a square in the old town is La Recova. From the outside it looks like a storage unit, or perhaps the back end of a haberdashery that ran out of enthusiasm sometime around 1974. Inside it looks like what would happen if IKEA had a panic attack or a car boot sale dropped a tab of acid. I got there just after it opened and it was already absolutely rammed full of people waiting for their breakfast. I've got an egg box with a load of different spreads and dips in and a piece of bread. She came over and just said, breakfast? I said, yeah. This is what came. Put a bit of tomato on there. Yeah, use tomato. Pork. Do I put it all in at once or do I just do individual? I'm going to put the pork and the tomato on at once. Really good. This looks like marmalade. And I put the butter all over it. I think it's like lard. It sort of tastes like a flavoured sort of pork lard. It's like meat butter. This one, that's the fish one. It's in an egg box. Why is it in an egg box? Save on costs, I suppose. I have to say, for a breakfast, a very cheap breakfast as well, that was certainly an experience that I recommend. Malaga is not here to prove herself anymore. She's lived through the Romans and the low-cost airlines, and now she's standing on the rooftop sipping vermouth, bathed in golden hour sunlight, wondering how long it'll take you to realise she's the one you should have been here for all along. We headed to Maison Le Capa, right in the heart of the old town for some more classics. Sarah got the pork sirloin with peppercorn sauce, and I opted for the bull's tail, another local delicacy. And I'll just leave you with some silence to enjoy just how soft and tender this meat is. I am not exaggerating. That is, without a doubt, the softest meat I've ever had. Chips are great. It falls off the bone. Look at that. Like the most wholesome stew. Special. I'm going to go out there and say this is one of the finest dishes that I've had on the trip. It's like a rich beef stew, but the meat's softer than anything. There are plenty of super hype places. We've been to a few of them in this vlog. This one isn't. There's no massive queue. Magnifico.
So Jono booked me in at a spa this morning and I would really recommend it. However, if you're going to go, you've got to go in the morning, because as I was leaving the afternoon, people were coming in and it was so busy and I would have hated it. And I embarrassed myself because I couldn't do my cosy back up. And I was like, excuse me. And the man couldn't hear me, so then I just had to get off the bed with my boobies kind of hanging out.
Sadly, the time had come for our last meal of the trip, and like all good endings, it happened by the sea. Chiringuito Merlo de Revuelo sits so close to the shoreline it feels like something the tide washed in and the land decided to keep. And there he was, Bossman at the grill. No timer, no thermometer, just instinct, sea breeze, and a lifetime of perfectly charred sardines. Grilled over olive wood in a repurposed boat, these chiringuitos are scattered across the beach in Malaga. A truly special taste experience. I'm incredibly excited. So good, you just get rid of that. These sardines are unbelievable. Sort of nibble around the spine. Let's see how Sarah gets on with one.
I'm weird about eating with my fingers, and the only sardines I like are in a can from Sainsbury's and Marks & Spencer's in spicy tomato sauce.
Until now.
They are delicious.
So I went past this place the other day. At lunchtime, it was absolutely slammed. It's now 7 p.m. and no one here. Fried anchovies with lemon. They're so good, aren't they? They're insane. Also ordered some of these. There they are. It's called adobo on the menu. Actually, don't know what that means. But no, it's white fish marinated in some sort of spice. It's marinated and fried dogfish. Never had dogfish before, but woof fucking woof. And those sardines, by the way, for a skewer of them is €2. €2 for a skewer of sardines that taste that good. If you're after cheap, fresh fish, grilled, fried, whatever, Chiringuito Merlo de Revuelo, it's the place for you. We wanted to punctuate the trip with something sweet, and La Tarta is the most popular place to pick up a cheesecake in the city. If you've enjoyed this video, please tell your friends about this channel, like, comment and subscribe. I really do appreciate every single one of you.
Tradicional pistachio, por favor. I hate wooden spoons. I hate how they feel on my lips. Ooh. I've never had a cheesecake like this before. The cream cheese is cream cheesing. I've gone in for a second mouthful, but I'm not getting my teeth on the spoon. Oh. Yeah, let's give the original a go. You know how we normally have like a digestive biscuit base? Nothing, pure ches. Original is better than the pistachio. Let's see what Jonathan thinks. Oh, you're an animal, you put in the... Oh, you touched the wooden spoon. Do you see what I mean about it being so cream cheesy?
Stop moaning about cream cheese.
Is it cream cheesy?
It's a cheesecake, you clown.
Yeah, but is it cream cheesy?
That is absolutely delicious.
Do you see what I mean about it being cream cheesy? This angle is doing me dirty.
Fucking delicious. That, unfortunately, brings us to the very end of this particular video. If you've enjoyed it, please do give it a like, comment where you think we should go next, and subscribe for more. I hope you've enjoyed this video anyway. Say bye, Angel.
Bye, Angel.
Bye.